Hey guys, today we are creating this beautiful scenery from the game Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle Donkey Kong Adventure. It's one of my favorites. It's Donkey Kong! It's Donkey Kong. If I had to choose one character, one gaming character, and play the rest of my life just with this one character, I choose Donkey Kong. I'm so sorry, Mario. Well, or maybe Mario? I don't know. Today we are focusing on Donkey Kong. This is Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. There is the extension Donkey Kong Adventure, and this is, for me, it's one of the best strategy games for the Switch, which I have played. And as I love Donkey Kong so much, I decided to give it a try and make a passion project out of this video today and build together with you this beautiful scenery and create some crazy characters, which not only include Donkey Kong, but we also have the Rabbid Cranky and also the Rabbid Peach. Yeah, the Rabbid characters. I also love these. They are special. They really are special, but I like them a lot since they appeared in Rayman for the first time. Okay, let's talk about the creation for a sec, and then I have some exciting news to share. The creation. Well, we start with the thin layer. We have Zahara, and this is Ochre as the base layer, and I'm placing some beautiful stones on top. And this means I mixed in a little bit of gray, that the stones get a little bit more, well, dead, that it doesn't look so organic, that it looks like more stone. And now I'm mixing the same color with brown to get this beautiful color for the very first plants which we have in this scenery. And we have this gigantic root crawling over the floor, spreading its tentacles over the floor as well. And this is the toothbrush of death. You may remember this one. I used it the last time for the agency from Fortnite, for the grass. And now I am using it for the sand and muddy effect on the floor. Now this is some more gray, which we are using for the wall in the background. We have some walls, we have some ancient building pieces, and this is all taken from the cover artwork, which I have shown you right at the beginning. If I had to create a scenery out of a game, like a level design or from a jump and run game, I'd definitely pick Donkey Kong Country, the very first one. And I even started working on the very first level. The whole half of the level, it was 1 meter in width, and somehow I stopped working on this because it was too big. But it's still sitting somewhere in the studio, and yeah, I think one day I'll pick it up and I start working on this game again. I have so many good memories when I think about Donkey Kong Country, the very first one. I was a child, I wasn't allowed to have a television on my own, but friends of mine, they had one, and I still remember this time when my parents thought we were playing outside, but instead I was with this friend who had the television and we played Donkey Kong Country. Good old times, yeah. But we also played a lot outside, so don't get me wrong. We have some beautiful outlines and it looks like a crown, but I think it may also be like a rabbit mouth with 2 teeth coming from the top, but I'm not 100% sure about this. We have another statue in the background, which we will also create. I'm doing it right now, and there we also have this rabbit as part of the architecture. It's very hard to see and to tell yeah, what it looks like, because it doesn't really appear in the game like the one on the cover artwork. But if these are eyes, that wouldn't make any sense. So we remove 2 of these and we make a big mouth instead. Also with this yellow outline, which looks beautiful. And now the 2 rabbit teeth. Oh yeah. What about the ear? Yeah, they should go right there. And they also get a yellow outline. You may have noticed I used the new modeling tools, which we have been working for 2 years now. And I shared an Instagram story today that we now have all the tools and they are branded and everything. We are finally having a box to ship these. So it's only a matter of a few days and we finally start selling these in the online store, and I can't tell you how excited I am to share this with you. This was the first big news for today's video. So if you would like to know more about this and what they look like and the different types, go over to Instagram. I have them in my story right now. I mixed yellow, brown and a little bit of ochre, and we get this beautiful pattern for the tree trunk. We will use this aluminum wire. We will fill it in to make a stable structure for the tree trunk. And now let's carefully place it underneath this bottom layer for the scenery. And just playing around until it looks like a tree. Also for the right one. Ooh, I forgot to mention, this video is another GTV collaboration. You can watch the German version right here. And in the background we even have some brighter ones. So I threw in a little bit more of ochre. It's this thing with perspective. The nearer an object is, the stronger the colors are. And this also means if this tree is a little bit more far away, the colors should also fade away just a little bit. So I'm throwing in a little bit more of ochre or white for this beautiful scenery. It works great. Now let's take some tropical green, just a little bit, and we have this moss on the trunk of the tree. Also using the pointing tool for this, well, to make it look a little bit more organic. And I really like how the colors are matching together. Now that we throw in some green, it gets so vivid. Everything starts lighting up and yeah, it gets quite vivid. I think this is the best word to express what's happening here right now. Okay, perfect. Yeah, these bandages are around the different branches of the trees. And this is this tiny thorn plant which is wrapping around its arms around the tree, but also these building pieces from the temple. Yeah, some moss underneath. And we can also start working on the tiny thorns, which have a different color. So this is Indish red, and the darker red, it's cherry red. And I just found out there is a new color, which is called Christmas red. And this one would be right in the middle of both of these. So if you are too lazy to mix these two colors together, you can now also get the Christmas red color. It looks so beautiful with all these thorns inside. Okay, now we have this beautiful dark green, and we are also mixing it together with the tropical green. And we get this beautiful color. Don't mix it too strong, that it still looks natural and organic. And to place some decoration on the plants, on the trees, and make it even more vivid. This whole environment. I mean, when you are playing games, have you ever noticed all these tiny plants everywhere? It's insane. Someone once created these and made some beautiful 3D models for the game. It's really insane. These are the leaves, and they are made quite easily when you have a scalpel and a modeling tool. A modeling tool just for this line in the middle. And we'll place these. They don't really look natural. Well, I mean, they don't look... I can't convince you that they grew the way they are placed within the scenery, but it just looks like quite decorated. And this is what the leaves are for the moment. Oh, so beautiful, so colorful. And also we have space for this tiny liana. Maybe another one right there. On the cover artwork we also have some bad rabbits which are hiding within the trees. But yeah, for today I want to focus on Donkey Kong, on Cranky, Rabbit Cranky and Rabbit Peach, because I think it would be too much. This creation is still so insane. I mixed this beautiful bright blue together, and we are about to make a beautiful color gradient. All you have to do basically is folding a lot. And the clay gets thinner and thinner with each layer. And you can either make it by hand, or I'm using a noodle machine for this. Just look for a regular noodle machine and make the clay thin and repeat this whole process, and you get a beautiful, beautiful color gradient for some colorful leaves, for example. Yeah, I think something is missing, yes. A little bit of red inside. Now it's a blossom. Some further leaves go right there. Another liana. Well, and we are ready to put this piece into the oven. Not freshly baked jungle, but this is the Jungle King. This is Donkey Kong, which we are creating. I have created him before, together with the Diddy on the back. It's an old video. I looked quite different. And I also think my technique has improved a lot. But you may judge. The arms are very thick. Because Donkey Kong is really strong, so it looks strange because they're that short or thick, but it looks like Donkey Kong already. I mixed some bright brown, which is caramel, together with chocolate brown, and still not too strong, that we still have this beautiful pattern for the fur. And we will also create some further hair details by using the scalpel. But for now, the challenge is to put together all these different body parts to the torso. We have the legs, for example. Okay. Compared to the arms, they are so thin. We have the hands of Donkey Kong. The feet. I think for his fist we should use this technique. It's a very easy one. You just need a scalpel or any type of knife, sharp knife for this. And we are folding the fingers in to form this fist. And all is missing is the thumb. Finished. So it's very easy, and I really encourage you to try it out, to use this technique to create your Donkey Kong, for example. Now we have the head, which is very funny. We have this enormous mouth, the mouth part, with the white teeth this means we're filling in a little bit of white clay. It should be a thin layer of white clay. Let's see. Okay. You can already tell that it's Donkey Kong, but at least I have the feeling that you can tell it by now. We have the teeth and his nose. Okay, yeah, we should increase the nose holes a little bit more. And now for the brown part. He has this strange top on the head. Look at that, it's Donkey Kong. And these enormous fleshy eyebrows. And you can immediately tell that this is a nice guy. Okay, let's make some space for the head. He has no neck at all. And the iris is made out of Sahara or ochre. It's very bright. For the iris, well, you could also go painting them after oven hardening, which is always the more easy way. But for this creation, I felt like I wanted to create as much as possible with clay only, and then paint after oven hardening just the very important details. We just made the fur and now the tie, this amazing red tie from Donkey Kong. Okay, should we paint the DK or should we use clay? Let's give it a try. Okay, that was easy. Not. Yeah. Placing the D and the K. There is also this crazy outline around the letters, but I think we can skip these. Okay, the tie is finished. Let's wrap it around his neck. And I also want to make it float in the air. This is why I'm using some toilet paper underneath. And after oven hardening, the tie should stay floating in the air, bended like it is on the blueprint which I used. Okay, if I should put it on the website on clayclaim.com, let me know and I'll put up the blueprint as well. Maybe he needs another pillow made out of clay, that everything stays in position. And now, the first rabbit. This is Cranky Rabbit. There are so many funny references to old Donkey Kong games in this game, in Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle Donkey Kong Adventure. For example, the very first console I ever had was an N64 together with my brother. We saved a long time to finally buy one of these consoles. And one of the first games which we owned was Donkey Kong 64. In this game, in Donkey Kong Adventure for the Switch, there are so many hilarious references. For example, the Donkey Kong rap right at the beginning. There is an interpretation made by the rabbits of this. DK. Okay, I can't remember the song, but it was nice to see a funny version in this game. And this is Cranky with a beard. Yeah, he has a really nice face expression. Yeah. Okay, so while I'm finishing the very first rabbit, I wanted to share some new amazing news. Membership. Yes, channel membership. This is coming to the Clayclaim channel as well, because I realized that some of you want further content, and this means live streams, regular live streams, gameplay, and all that kind of stuff, and I want to give it a try. It's, well, a lot of additional work, but with your support, with your additional fee, it should be quite handleable to work an extra day a week just for some exclusive content, Our editor Andy will also work on this project, of course. Noah will be involved, and we prepared some really crazy stuff for you. So stay tuned about this. It may still take a little longer until we finally release it, and I'll let you know. I just keep you updated on this membership topic to create some additional content, some additional ClayClaim content. And the regular channel, nothing will be taken away. It will be quite the opposite. Some new and exclusive content will also find its way to the regular channel as well. But I just felt that I want to become more independent of the ad revenue and to switch to a more community supported model, like many creators do on Patreon, for example. And yeah, from now it feels good. If you have any further ideas what you want to see in the membership, ClayClaim membership program, let me know. Which is the type of content you want to see more of? Yeah, you are invited to create this whole experience together with me. Now that we talked about membership, I almost finished Rabbit Peach and we are about to finish her crown with these beautiful diamonds. Wait, they are not real diamonds, it's just clay. And now we will work on her weapon, which she is wearing, and it is the shark one with crazy tiny details. Let's see. I still have no idea how to create all these tiny details. I try to get it a little bit apart, and we fill in some black clay. Yeah, I think this is one of the very few details where I will paint after often hardening. The eyes, for example, or the shark fins. No, we do the shark fins with clay, and we're ready to go into the oven. Freshly baked jungle! Yeah! We are about to create the leaves for the beautiful trees, and I thought they definitely need the support underneath. And it's this beautiful rolled aluminum wire together with green clay. And let's see, maybe we have some leftover clay, green leftovers. Yeah, and it looks like this. Quite beautiful. But that's okay, it should look like organic, and you'll never find just a simple leaf which is monocolor. Yeah. After I've done this 3 times, we have some kind of a color gradient, and I love the design of the leaves as they are in so many Donkey Kong games. And now we are placing them right there. Oh, just got a message from my wife saying that dinner is ready. But we're almost there. I think I'll finish the voiceover for this video and then I'll have dinner together with my family. Ah, these Friday evenings. Now, we have these pieces of wood, and I need them for the leaves to stay in the exact same position as they want them to be. Okay, now the bananas as decorational parts. Next week, I'll make the Predator skin from Fortnite, because, well, Predator skin, it's amazing. Freshly baked Donkey Kong! And the rabbits. The week after, I've been working on the Polis map, so this could be one of the next ones. And then, well, you should tell me, which game would you like to see? For me it's quite difficult right now to get to know what you want to see. This video, Donkey Kong Adventure, was somehow and escape from the decision which game I should create next. So I just made a passion project. But I know so many of you really want to see more content from the latest Fortnite season. Among Us, we still have the Polos map, and I'm waiting for the ship to come out. Oh, look at the glasses. So beautiful. It's the liquid clay. So I really like how it turned out. And now, well, some painting, and we can assemble the whole scenery. Yeah. Beautiful. And then we have Minecraft, of course, which I enjoyed a lot. We have 2 parts out, and there is still so much to explore. For me as a Minecraft newbie, and I just finished day 1, and we can work on our cave and explore some more landscape around, and also build it with clay, because we have to. I have to create everything I see within this game. Oh, look at the bananas. Placing them right there. Oh, I love the creation. I put it on my desk forever. Guys, I guess that's it. Donkey Kong, no, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Donkey Kong Adventure. I hope you enjoyed the video with Donkey Kong and this beautiful scenery. I enjoyed this whole creation so much, and now I'm curious, what do you think? Let me know which game you want to see next. Next week I'll probably make the Predator skin from Fortnite, because this one was really amazing. And yes, I have already started working on the Polos map part 3. Yep. Cringy? Maybe just a little bit.